Hello everyone, my name is Nikola and I'm reporting for ESCBubble, and here I'm having a chance to talk with Ananda, one of the participants of Dora 2025. Hello Ananda, how are you feeling?
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me, first of all. And I'm feeling great. It's very chaotic, but the sweetest chaos, so I can't complain.
How did you decide to enter Dora this year?
Well, I actually didn't. It was my team who made kind of the decision for me, with me, of course. But since I wrote the song in 2023, I wrote it just for myself. I didn't really believe in it. I was just writing it as a coping mechanism for periods I was going through in that time. At that time, and then they loved the song and they were convincing me, a friend was convincing me to release it, to send it to any producer that I might have. And I was like, okay, well, I have this pretty cool team in Sweden, maybe they're gonna like it. And I sent it after convincing and here we are.
And how would you, let's say, present yourself for the people who are maybe not familiar with your work from before? What would you say?
Well, I've been in music my entire life. I've been singing, dancing, playing instruments, producing. I've been getting really, really into mix and master, and I'm just really, really interested in the behind the scenes, the creative process. I was writing for other artists before in Croatia, outside of Croatia, so that's my like first love, songwriting, and that's what I'm all about. And then I just decided that after years and years of working on my craft, that perhaps this is the year where I'm ready to go out with my own things.
And as you mentioned, the song was created in 2023. So were you revisiting a lot the song, or you said you didn't believe in it, but like you needed an extra push from the people which were in your team and the support which you got from them?
But it was actually, the song was made in like half an hour in my hotel room in Göteborg, in Sweden, because I was just doing a one take. I played a random instrumental that I had on my laptop. I played like the voice notes. I opened the voice notes and just started recording, and the melody was like a one take. I still have that recording. So I would say the entire melody stayed more or less exactly the same. And then I just added the lyrics a couple minutes later, and that stayed also exactly the same. So there wasn't any revisiting on the melody and lyrics as much as there was on the arrangement, the production, because it was only a piano track demo. So Andreas and Jonas really made the song that it is today. So they gave it a whole other dimension, and that's when I started believing it. I was like, okay, this might work.
And can you tell us what can we expect from your performance at Dora 2025? Any hints which you can share with us?
Yes, I'm not going to be alone on the stage. I do have dancers, but it's not going to be a typical dance I think people are expecting, and they don't serve the purpose only of the dance. So it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be really interesting. It's gonna be very, very cold, like in the music video. It's gonna be very anxious, dramatic, ballady. And I hope we're gonna bring some elements that perhaps we haven't seen on Dora yet, that would look even bigger in Eurovision if that was to happen for us.
And your song is performed in English. Is there a chance that you're planning to present the Croatian version of the song as well?
Yes, we actually announced it on Instagram. We haven't set the date yet because we want to keep people waiting on whether that's going to be before or after. But I am just going to say that it's going to be very soon. We did do a Croatian version. And after Dora, there's also some other things that we're going to do. So yeah, I'm really content with the Croatian version. And it's growing on us so much that at this point, we can't choose which one is our favorite. So.
And speaking of the fact that you can choose the favorite, what is the plan in case of winning Dora? Would you like to maybe switch the song to Croatian version or to keep it on English or maybe mix?
That would be completely up to the audience, in my opinion, because I do love both versions so much. And since I've been a Euro fan, I've been in the fandom my entire life, I've realized that it's best when you listen to people who actually listen to that music and to people that vote for you. So if the vast majority says, okay, the song is much better in Croatian, of course, that's what I'm gonna do. So I think that's kind of the reason why we also decided to put it out, because at the end of the day, people can decide, and we're here for the audience and we're creating music for the audience, so their opinion will definitely mean a lot to us.
You mentioned that you've been part of Eurovision fandom for quite a while, so I believe that you're watching and following Eurovision regularly. And
Yes.
with that, I would like to ask you, do you have any favorites from the history of Eurovision Song Contest or Dora itself?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a big Sanremo fan, so unfortunately, I would have to say that all my favorites are happen to be from Italy. But other than that, I really loved the Czech Republic. I think it's 2016 I Stand, Gabriela Gunčíková. That was very underrated in my opinion. I love Origo. I love the classics like Euphoria and such, but I love the dark horses that people perhaps didn't think would perform that well, and then they ended up performing well.
What are you doing when you're not creating music? Do you have any specific hobby or something which you like doing?
Yeah, I'm a big football fan. I've been gaming my entire life, so I really like video games. I love watching Formula One. The one of the things I like doing most if I'm not doing music, since I'm writing every single day, there's like football games every single week now for my team. So I just know when they are. I free up that part of the day. I don't have rehearsals or nothing that night, and I just sit at my couch and on my couch and like watch with friends, or I play video games or something and turn off the ring on my
And
phone.
what's the
And
football club you're supporting?
oh, Napoli from Italy. So
Nice, nice.
they're playing in the Serie A, and I'm just really rooting for them and hoping for a result for Champions League next season. So that's fun.
Have you ever attended their game live or you plan doing it?
Unfortunately, no. I was supposed to, and then Dora happened. I was supposed to go watch Napoli Juventus with my friend because he's a big Juventus fan, but that didn't end up happening. So he promised to come after Dora to watch Hajduk Dinamo, and then I'm gonna go again in Italy because I lived in Italy for a couple months to go watch some Napoli game with him.
That's so nice. That's so nice. And what are the plans after Dora 2025? What do you have in mind for your career?
We actually have a lot of plans, a lot of different exciting projects we're working on. We're gonna definitely be releasing a single right away, depending, of course, on how Dora goes. If Eurovision happens, it's gonna have to wait a bit, but if it doesn't, we still have a plan for it all. So there's gonna be a music video, singles. I've also written a lot of songs for other artists that have yet to come, and I'm gonna be probably collaborating on Ivan's next song as well, perhaps Irma's as well. So we're just creating together, and yeah.
That's so nice. And also, before you mentioned that you're playing video games, and as someone who creates music, I wanted to ask you, is one of your dreams and one of your wishes, of course, to create maybe a soundtrack for a game or something like
Oh
that?
yeah. I would love that because when there's actually a couple people that have been making TikTok edits on Lisley Cole, which is one of my favorite things in the world. Like with video games and with different shows that I love, some shows that I have never watched, but it's just beautiful to see. And so there's like Until Dawn, or I don't know, all of those apocalyptic dystopian games, which I adore and have been playing my entire life. So I would love to make one. I really like making cinematic music. I think it would be cool to make a soundtrack for League of Legends, some particular season. That's a really cool style. I think it fits my style as well. So who knows? One day.
So thank you, Ananda, for being here with us and for sharing all of
Thank you
this.
for having me.
It was really, really nice having you. And I would like to let know all the followers and viewers of ESCBubble that they can tune in to ESCBubble and watch more interviews, more review videos, and also follow everything with live blogs of part of the season for Eurovision Song Contest this year. Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.